Let me... I need to not forget to also or go back as a player. What was that sound? Oh, that's nice. My phone just notified me that the stream is live. Okay. Now I need to actually send it in the server. Also.
Me too, man. Oh.
What in the goddamn?
What happened?
I just heard somebody gurgling to death. What was that?
I think it was passed on.
That was probably Lewis. I have Lewis muted right now until he starts.
I was about to say, I know I wasn't the only one that just heard that.
Yeah, so it's not
picked
up
on the stream. What's worse than a rapist? Child. No.
Where is... Why can't I click in this server? Oh, that's...
Yeah, I rolled like 3 nat ones and am terrified of Thor's new friend.
That's special. That's very
that's
special
hilarious.
Indeed. I can't...
Yeah.
My screen is tearing.
I can't wait to meet this person.
I really need to figure out how to get a new computer.
New Face has been put in the dirt a long time ago.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
Gotta punch somebody into submission.
Here. Yeah, so... I don't... It's fine. I'm typing right now, but I can't see the thing I'm typing. Because the screen tearing is so bad.
Or is your port just bad?
I think it's just the computer. I think the motherboard and the computer might be like going out. Cause I was looking up yesterday about because my computer was suffering from some significant issues, as I said last night. My computer just like stopped. It just had like the blue screen and then it was stuck at 0% for 2 hours. I had to actually unplug the computer and just let it die. And then it did the thing that it's been doing for at least the last couple months, where it just parts of the keyboard stopped working and the power button just stops working. So I have to like sit there for, well, I guess I sat there for like 10-15 minutes spamming the power button until eventually it finally cut back on. So yeah. Razor wire right now. Razor thin fucking wire for this thing to be working right now, but we'll make it work. All right. I have sent out the ads. I think.
Oh, Lewis has said that you still have a mute, I think.
Oh, yes, I do. Let me unmute him.
Yeah, he
said that sexually. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, angrily and sexually.
What did you say?
He said it with extreme sexual intent.
Oh, did you send me something? What's this?
Yes.
Lewis says he wants to touch you.
Oh.
There's a sale. Like 70% off on laptops on Amazon.
I could actually afford that.
There's a lot of them. If you want the whole.
What about towers? Because I'm kind of debating if I want to just get like a tower computer.
I'm going to beat the shit out of you. You have a perfectly good tower at your other house.
Oh, you mean the HBO Min? Well, okay, so here's the reason why I'm not just like upgrading that one, which I know I could easily upgrade it because it's not like anything bad. Other than the hard disk, I need to like send that in to get fixed. I don't know what's wrong with it, but like it's honestly not as big of a deal as this one is. One thing is that I was gonna possibly give that to my father, and the second thing was.
You're gonna give that big ass thing to your
I mean,
dad?
if I'm getting, it's already down there, so like I'd have to go and get it for one, or I guess have it shipped to me, which probably isn't a big deal at all anyway. But like still, it's already down there.
The kitchen's so cool.
I know it's cool. I know it actually runs well too. It's just like I don't know if the effort to bring it down here and get it fixed and then have to buy the stuff to upgrade it would be worth just not getting a new tower that's up to date already.
I mean, you're gonna be spending something in the case, like at least 1.3.
Higher than that, probably. You're 'cause
Yeah. I
if
mean,
want,
if
like,
you
a
get them
good
on
thing-
sale.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I
you
guess
can
if
you
I
can
get it
find
on
something
sale.
good on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't have
I mean,
1.3 though. Like what you sent me, I have that. I could do that. I could take that hit. That's like, I mean, that's a lot of work, but I could eat it right now and be fine.
there's other like cheaper alternatives. I just sent you.
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't mind the price as long as it's good. Like I don't really mind that. It's just more of like, would I rather get a laptop or would I rather get a tower? Because I feel like a tower would be better now.
In the longer run, yeah.
Yeah, so like, if I'm looking for something that's like a lot more permanent, if you feel my drift. Yeah. Anyway, this is a discussion this is an after session discussion. I apologize.
Did you start?
Yeah, I started.
Hello. Right. Well, time to cut all this out.
No, we're streaming. What do you mean?
We're live.
Yes, we're live. Yeah.
If anyone wants to give him a computer, anyone out there.
I have a feeling that that's not going to happen. Also, I don't even know if we have what is it? I am
Anyone?
blanking on the word donations. I don't even think we have donations up on the stream. I should probably get that up at some point in the future. Anyway,
It's a widget. It's not too big, but yeah, start. I'm ready.
Yes, we're ready. Go ahead, slowly. I apologize for that.
No worries. I'm still half asleep.
That is fine.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido.
Watch out. Ice
Yeah.
The language of my people.
Muy bien. Yes. Today we offer much fun and boat activities. As last time, everybody was just getting on the boat, but some people had longer sagas than others of getting on the freaking boat. Not mentioning any names. No. We got friends who are traveling to Moga so that they can later go to Quald again for 2 Electric Boogaloo. But in an attempted acquisition of a fake ID from Marliana that eventually resulted in actually obtaining an ID, but also being turned down for a date, Marliana made it to the shore, and Darsha, oh gosh, you talked to your dad, up your dad's stuff, and then afterwards, I think pretty quickly went to the pier.
Yeah,
Go meet up with everybody.
Was not taking extra time.
And then Magellan, you had your saga of being smuggled on the boat from Dogma. And, yeah. Eventually you did make it onto the other boat. I think safely. Yeah, you did.
I was unnecessarily illegal cargo.
Yes. And, homie, you've been sitting in the reception area for most of the day with a very scary Sphinx lady and Gathor talking to herself, and constantly playing with her hands. Uh, so if you wanted to buy anything before you go to the boat, feel free to let me know. But otherwise, you've been subject to horrible wait area elevator music and being around just a very anxious environment.
I mean, I like the elevator music. You know, it gets catchy sometimes.
Oh, your mom
Uh,
does.
you just don't like good music. Right? They don't have good music down there.
Listen, being on the end of elevator music for upwards of 5 hours makes you do some things. It makes you think some things you shouldn't be thinking. All right.
Get in a better elevator then. Would probably try to. I mean, not really crack. What is her name? Zeno again? Zeno?
Zara, right? Zara?
Zara?
Zara.
Zara, yeah.
Zara?
Crack.
But every so often, you know, maybe an attempt at starting a conversation.
Am I just blinked?
yeah.
Is
He
this
would
the morning
completely ignore you.
after things, or is this before?
No, I'm just letting homie know that before he got on the ship, just
Oh.
sitting in the waiting area.
All right, sorry. I had like a momentary blank out for a second there. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, is
Oh
this the
no,
next
you're
thing?
good. No, not yet. So eventually, after attempting to start multiple conversations, completely failing because Sarah refuses to look at you or acknowledge your presence, uh, you will eventually make your way over to the port. At which point, um, you didn't see this last time, and I don't know if anybody updated you, but at the port, you would see uh kind of what you would assume to be the start of a nasty fight, but it didn't end up being a fight. Where Marliana attempted to. Did you attempt to hug Sarah?
I think that was the initial impulse, right? And then she tried to walk away or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that.
So it ended up being that Marliana was attempting to initiate
Yeah.
friendly, uh,
Camaraderie.
yeah. And
Yeah, I
Zara
remember
just
that being
absolutely ass
not open.
blasted her.
Yeah, because I went to hug the two closest people. It just happened to be that Starsha was there and Zara was there, and I didn't even realize Zara was new until I had her hand, you know, slamming into me.
Hmm. Well, she didn't even hit you.
She
She
blasted
hit
Oh,
you
you
with
right,
with
it wasn't her
energy.
hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
energy.
yeah, it was just the energy.
And we weren't able to figure out what it was because we rolled fucking abysmal.
Yeah. So you have no idea what she used, but it was really powerful, and everybody's terrified of her now.
Well, not everybody.
Oh yeah,
Not
Magellan
everybody.
has been spared.
Yeah, Magellan has yet to see Fairy Lady.
Yep.
Waiting.
So, homie, you would have borne witness to that. You'd be aware that everybody's feeling a little bit antsy about new friend, but right now, all of you are on the ship, and upon embarking on your journey off of the port into the sea, you're in the room sleeping, and homie, we had you hanging upside down. Um, just for good measure because you have the boot. So we figured you'd sleep upside down.
Awesome. Or a bat.
Or yeah.
Anyway, it is now the morning. Cock-a-doodle doo. And you have free meals to consume,
All right.
plays to watch if your desire, and the library, and I think that's it. Maybe a few other activities, like rock climbing. It's not a cruise ship though, so there's no drinking, no free alcohol. You didn't get the alcohol package.
That's alright, we didn't need it.
I remember being interested in a couple of those plays.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
I remember. There was
I know the
actually some
tides
interesting stuff. I don't think
and then
anyone
tears.
gave a shit about that one, not gonna lie. The Tides champion. Or no, not Tide champion. It was the Lapsus one, right? The consortium pirate one, that one.
The consortium cleanses the evil pirate.
Yeah, that one. That was the
Yeah.
one that was like everyone's like, nah, no one cares about that one. Okay, yeah, not the Tide champion. My bad. I was like, wait, there's another one that was very much more not interesting.
So I'll list off the plays again. And I'll add one more just in case you're interested in it, but feel free to ignore it. The ones that you've been able to read on the pamphlet are as follows. We have the Goddess, Betrayal, and the Cursed Sea. We have the Tides Champion and the Terrors of the Deep. There's the Hunter's Prize, as well as the Scream in the Shower.
Remember that one.
And finally, the second to last one listed is the Consortium and the Evil Pirates. And then, lastly is going to be one that's called, the Drixure and the Friend from Far Away.
Who's screaming in the shower?
In my notes for Starsha's interests, do we a question? Do we all have to go to the same plays? Like, do we have to decide as a group to go to the play, or can we go to different plays?
No,
Okay.
you can go to different ones.
I know there's two that Starsha's interested because I think you told us that we probably get to see like a certain amount. So I'm assuming that's two.
You can perform, aside from eating, you can do 2 activities.
Okay.
I raised my hand for scream in the shower.
Yeah, that's the one I know I was interested in because I remember there might be some alto relations to it.
I just want to know who's screaming in the shower.
I feel like I should go to the Cursey one just because someone should, but like I'm not gonna
We'll send
lie.
the best C person here. We'll
Starsha,
send Marliana.
Starsha's not really interested. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I think she'd be more interested in what was it the Tide Pack one?
The
Maybe?
Big Shore one and the Friend or whatever.
That one's on my I think my third maybe.
My first pick is the Hunter's Prize.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, if we get to see 2 of them and we have a big enough group, maybe we can split up in a way where at least
at least
the
one
whole
person's
team
going
has
to
filled
something.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll say this. I'll do the fill. So whoever, what is it? It seems like Marliana wants to go see the Tide Pack one, no matter what.
I want to see the scream in the shower.
I want to see.
I guess
Scream
I'll
in the
do the
Shower
Cursey
too.
too. I mean, I like water, I guess. I wasn't really thinking about doing 2 plays, but like I could probably just work out on the side while I'm watching.
You weirdo. Doing push-ups by your seat.
Hey, I was doing push-ups in the line getting my fake ID and
That is
real
true.
ID.
I'll go see the one about the Drake Shore and the Friend from Far Away then. So that's
Okay.
most, I think, and then Magellan's Hunter's Prize. Is there any we're forgetting?
Scream in the shower for homie.
I'm going to that one as well, so.
I mean, we could
There
see
is
the
none
pirate.
you're forgetting.
but I don't think anyone cares. Pirates.
Yeah, so we're not forgetting anything. Anyway, yeah, we're good.
Actually, funny enough, I am interested in a pirate, but not
But
enough
not
for
really.
that.
I mean, maybe they'll talk about one of the pirates that you're looking for. You can
Yeah,
also
but
just look that
What are the
information up.
chances?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I guess whichever order they air in, based on that, we'll separate there. I guess that means that Marliana, you don't technically have to go. Oh wait, no, yeah, you would, because right now you're the only one that would be able to go to the Cursed Sea.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay, yeah. All right.
All
So
right.
yeah. Oh, I just realized music's not playing. Let me fix that.
Okay. Are y'all interested in eating your free
Yeah.
Yes,
breakfast?
we are definitely
Ooh.
interested in
Yes.
eating our free breakfast.
Okay. Y'all like to go together?
Yeah, why not?
Did we all sleep in the same room?
Mm-hmm.
Even Zeno or Zero? Or...
No, theirs in a separate room.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I
She's
probably
a
wouldn't sleep
loner.
well.
There's like
I-
from what I understand, there's like large rooms that everyone, like most people, sleep in. She might be in another one of those rooms.
I want to go get Zero.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
You don't know where she is.
Damn.
I'm gonna find out where she is.
Find out for me. Also.
No, who the hell are you?
Hey, man.
So, you want to find her?
Yes.
How do you want to go about doing that?
At first, I'm just gonna stand in the hallway, look in every direction, and just scream out her name once.
Okay, are you doing this before everybody leaves to breakfast, or are you doing it while they're leaving for breakfast?
While like I see people coming out, like if there's a rush of people, that'd be like prime rush time to scream out her name.
Oh my god, okay. So you're walking with the group to the cafeteria. And then when you get to the cafeteria, as people are walking out of the cafeteria and you're feeding in, you're gonna scream out her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everybody good with walking to the cafeteria? And if nobody else offers to go grab Marliana, she will go grab her.
You think Thor's gonna go grab Marliana?
Yeah.
Oh. You go ahead.
I'm not gonna interrupt that. I'll just head to the cafeteria.
I don't want her to hit at me.
I have a feeling she's not gonna be doing much hissing, gentlemen.
Alright, I forget. Things have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's reverted back to whispering to herself a lot.
What have they done to my poor ex? Anyways.
My poor ex-wife. Yeah, Thor's gonna go grab you, Marliana. She'll come up onto the deck and walk over to the mast where you're tied in.
Hmm. Didn't really. I asked it.
You say that, and then she's walked over. Oh, wrenched her. My laptop isn't plugged in. About to die. I apologize if you're talking in the background.
No, that's fine.
I have to grab my charger, and the boys are. Hold on, give me a sec.
Gotta hope for some better luck than last session.
Yeah, actually,
Have another.
that was
Mariana is gonna lose all her
painful.
confidence.
That first session. Actually painful, but no doubt we'll. I mean, with luck, we shouldn't really, hopefully, be rolling that much. Oh well, actually, we might roll stuff for like checks on the stories. Never mind. I shouldn't say that. There's a chance we have to roll. Yeah, I was like, oh, we probably won't be rolling that much today, and then I was like, oh, but like if a story has like a thing in it, and we might have to make like a check for like a knowledge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you counting this session as session 2 or 3?
I'm
Was the
counting it
first
as
session
2. The first session was session 0 because we didn't even start the damn session. It's a damn
Yeah.
story. We were
Alright.
we were all behind. Yeah, so we're at session 2 right now. Or
Okay, I'm
episode
back.
2. Yep.
Carliana, as you say, oh hey, I haven't seen you. Grethor has walked over to you, but is not making direct eye contact with you and is continuously looking around, as if she's scanning for threats.
That's
That's fair because
not
I'm not
fair.
really making much eye contact towards her either.
And she seems to be like speaking, also, but in a whisper. But she's
Everything all good with her? I look around too, nervously, like, is Zara around?
when you say that, she'll give you a quick glance, and then she'll hold up a hand, and then it's very shaky, but she waves you over and beckons you to follow.
Yeah. I guess I'll get up and follow. Still intently looking to make sure Zara's not around. God,
Okay.
scary lady.
Really. Alright. Eventually, you regroup with everybody as they're about to walk into the cafeteria. And there's a group of people that are coming out of the cafeteria. And as that group of people is making their way out of the cafeteria, and as you're standing in the doorway, you just hear homie say, really loudly,
Not a fan of that. Not walking to homie. Is she in here though? Yeah, let me make a little quick check. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
awareness. Oh now. I believe. Right. Yeah, a 0. That day. Oh, okay, cool.
Mm.
1, but I'm not liking it.
That's amazing start. Amazing start today.
Marliana, as homie says that, you're so scared by the possibility that she's there that you just start absolutely losing it and like whirling your head around like 360, like, oh my god, what's happening? Homie, as the group of people finishes exiting and as they stare at you, because you just randomly yelled as they were walking out, that crowd clears, and in the cafeteria, you see a very angry, familiar-looking Sphinx lady look over at you with a plate in front of her, and then she promptly looks away back to her food once she realizes it's you.
I mean, like, oh, you already got your plate of food. Are you gonna eat in your room? Or are you gonna eat the place is designed for eating at?
She's at a table. She was actively eating.
Oh, she was already
just
at a
looked up
table.
and- Yeah.
I bet. I know where she's sitting now. I grab the plate of food and sit at that table. Are there other people at that table as well, or is it just her?
It's just her.
Okay.
Everyone else was scared away by her fucking glance.
Yeah, so I'll sit at that table.
Following your lead, Thor will grab her food and will also sit at the same table as you're at. Except, if you haven't taken the seat opposite of Zara, Thor will sit in that seat, directly opposite of her.
I'm sitting right next to her.
I'm gonna get my food, but I'm gonna wait until everyone's seated first before I move from the wherever I get.
I'll grab my food, and I'll sit on the not opposite side, but the opposite side of where Homie is. So like next to Zara, but on the other side is what I mean.
Okay.
So I imagine Homie is sitting like as close as possible. I'm just like sitting normally. I'm not gonna like get up in her fucking grill. I'm just gonna be sitting normally. Oh, Magellan?
Yeah, Magellan.
Sorry, I was muted. Repeat that.
Everybody is currently grabbing their food and sitting at tables. Marliana is currently standing at the end of the food line with her food in hand, waiting for everybody else to sit down, because everybody is sitting at the same table that Zara's sitting at. And you're actually getting a first. This is the first time you've seen her. So, yeah. Do you remember her description?
Let's see. Angry looking, muscular Catwoman? Was that it? Okay. Yeah, I remember the description now. I'm getting the big picture.
Yeah.
So Magellan's gonna be... I guess he's gonna like try to check the vibe in a room, and be like, oh, who exactly is, and he's gonna be like, okay, and he's gonna just sit at is the space across from her occupied or not?
Yeah, Gathor's sitting there.
Okay.
Kid sit
I'm not gonna sit next to her.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'll sit next to Thor. Yeah, okay, so I'll sit next to Thor as emotional support, of course. No
You have to
other
support your
ulterior motive.
ex-wife.
I gotta support my ex-wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? In pursuit of my new one. Anyways. Magellan's gonna look across to the mean cat lady. He's gonna be like, guess you're the one that's causing the commotion, I suppose.
Yeah, she's definitely causing the commotion.
Like, Magellan's like, I don't. Maybe it's just me, but I don't see it. Maybe I haven't been hit enough, or whatever. But he like Michelle's gonna like kind of do like a bit of a whisper. Where he's like, "Can you do me a favor and stop scaring the shit out of my team? It's really bad for morale."
As you say that, Marliana's gonna shakily walk over and sit next to you, which seems to be the furthest place from Zara. Just start eating without looking up at anyone.
Star's just kind of curious what Zara's reaction to him talking is. So she's just gonna to the side, just kind of look over at Zara as she's eating. Any change to her demeanor? Anything?
There is no change whatsoever.
Hmm.
If anything, Zara's focus is switching between her own food and Gathor. So Gathor is not making eye contact with her, but she is like doing her normal thing where she was herself again as she eats. And yeah, she's just kind of there. Sarah's just kind of looking up at her food, or Gathor, and then dip down at her food, completely ignoring everything else that's happening.
I don't know how inconspicuous I can make this, but can I hear what Gathor is murmuring at all?
Yeah.
Alright, to roll something, or...
What's your passive?
Passive awareness?
Yeah.
I believe it is a 13 or 14. 14.
You hear bits of like, don't tell me what to do. And also like, quiet. And me.
Interesting.
But
I won't say anything, but I am taking note of that. Is I don't know how I'd be able to tell this, but okay. As best of my ability, can I tell if it seems like she's like thinking out loud, like talking to that way? But
No.
okay, that's fine.
You don't sense any energy being used right now.
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious, but yeah, if that's the case, then I will continue eating and not saying anything. Just yeah.
that being said, I guess the thing is, Magellan's like looking at Zara. He's like, okay, not sure what the dynamic really was here, but scared shitless. Marliana's scared shitless. Over to Marliana.
Yep. Not a good sight. Not a good sight at all.
Everybody here looks like that you just made them their bitch in prison. Or what was called that's weird. Why are you so silent? I'm not used to this. I'm entirely used to people chastising me or bickering. He like legit he has no way of like actually like processing this. He's
Sarah's just gonna look over at you as you're talking to Zara, and out loud here, she's just gonna say, well, maybe Zara's just a little, I got a little bit of seasickness.
And it's kind of rude to be like she's scary. I'm scared. Plus, they're not scared. They just don't know how to approach.
Oh, she is a quaint.
You're saying that she's chicken?
Person.
I'm not calling her chicken. I'm just saying that Mariana isn't afraid. She just doesn't know how to approach. She doesn't know, her manners.
Oh. Well, Marliana, as the saying goes, you're gonna do something, do it scared. You should talk to this person.
Yeah, no, I don't stop eating, but I shake my head like no.
God, what is going on with this table? Jealous actually like just genuinely, because again, he's out of the loop. So, like before this, everybody was all like, rowdy or whatever, or just their own kind of just weird. Now everybody's just sitting at the lunch table just dead silent. So John's like, okay. Look, Sarah, was it? I know that we don't have to be friendly necessarily, but at least we can like just make cordial conversation just once, and I'll leave you alone.
As you say that, you see that she's been looking up at Thor every now and again as she's eating, but at this point, she's finished her food, and she plants her tray in front of her and, like, kind of pushes it to the center, and then proceeds to get in her bag and take out a book and start reading.
What's the book say?
What is she reading?
She's reading a book that says, case studies about something, 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 and her hands are covering up.
I think I DC'd for a second. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, I cut out for a second. What
Hello?
was it? You said case studies, her hand was covering it up, and what happened?
That's it.
Okay.
No title on the spine, so we can't tell.
Okay.
See, we got a mystery, literature mystery lover. She likes to read about mystery.
Oh, I didn't know she was
Cool.
literate.
You are
Say it out
poking
loud. Chat, are we going through with this? Oh my god. That being said, you know what? Magellan feels honestly really stupid today. So he's gonna like poke the bear as well. So he's gonna like kinda like try to peer at the book and like kinda like try to like reach for it, see what happens.
Oh my god, don't.
Sasha is just
Honestly,
You're gonna reach for the book?
I'm gonna
you
reach
go.
for the book.
Sasha is
What?
watching. She wants to see if there's a moment when her hand moves at any point, so she can see what she's reading. But that's it.
Okay.
I'm
So-
gonna almost stop you. That seems like a terrible idea.
She's not gonna kill me. Okay, she's probably not gonna kill me. Okay.
I'm letting the dice decide. If I roll even, I'm stopping you. We're trying to. Oh, well, look at that. Yeah, no, I'm grabbing your hand as soon as you reach for that book. Like, please don't do that, please.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm
That seems like
very
the same
curious,
word.
I'm not
Marliana.
holding you back hard. I'm just letting you know I don't want you to do it. So you're welcome to continue, but
I'm having my homie moment. I'm gonna keep going for it.
I just start eating my food as fast as possible. I'm trying to wrap up and go at this point.
Any, out of curiosity, just as a quick side glance from Starsha, any change from Gathor's demeanor at all as any of this is happening?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm still. Then I'll go back to waiting for her hand to possibly move off of the spine or off the side of the book so she can see.
So, Magellan, you continue reaching for the book. Is there any point in time at which you even think about stopping?
I feel like that when Marliana grabs his hand, that's like when he hesitates for a second. He's gonna hesitate for like, let's say 3 seconds, and then continues.
Okay. As your hand gets within 2 inches of the book, you feel almost something like a force field just completely stop your hand. But it's not a force field. It's just energy.
Motherfuckers, Gojo. But yeah, he like as like he like hits like the force field. It's like, I guess it's as if like he's like touching like against glass or whatever, and he's like, what the hell? It's gonna knock on the fucking force field.
Oh no, so it's like
I imagine it's
you
probably
bring
like
your
water.
hand close to it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a magnet.
Oh,
you
it's
feel-
repelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like your hand is being repelled. Like you feel like you're holding a really powerful magnet, and there's another magnet on the other side, and you're just like trying to put them together, and you can't.
Oh. I got an idea.
Is that only affecting him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, all right. Okay. I thought I was about to get like fucking pushed
Yeah,
out.
this is the wrong
No,
one.
that's it.
Okay. Okay. Gonna test a hypothesis. He's gonna get an object, a fork, and try to see if this is affected by the force field. The scientific method, everybody.
The fork is affected.
It's affected. Oh,
Can I do a knowledge just to see if I know this book just off the back of my head? Like if I
Are
can
you-
finish the title.
Are you looking at any text within the book?
I mean she's right next to me, so hell yeah, I'm just like
I
peering
wanna
over,
do the
like
same,
just like.
actually, as well.
yeah.
Since
actually,
Magellan is
look over your
struggling
shoulder.
to get any visceral reaction, I'm just gonna use my own noggin to see if I know what the book is saying as well. Or not saying. What's
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sarsha and Homie, you're reading the text in the book, and it appears to be speaking about two souls being contained within one body, or multiple souls being contained within one body. You see that the title of the book is actually at the top of one of the pages, along with the title of the author. And the book is called Case Studies of Instances with Multiple Souls in One Body.
Alright.
Is
Who's the author?
the author mentioned?
Or is it? Yeah. Or do we need to take a check for the author?
The author is there. The author is going to be someone that you don't know.
Alright, let me open up my page so I can write this down.
Let's just start with R.
Who are you thinking? Wait. You already got an R? Who do you think it is?
Me. I don't know, man. I'm just guessing. I'm just throwing
Because
up.
I actually
just
have an
throwing
I
up.
thought I might know who this is, maybe, but I don't know.
I'm trying to think of who would be the most applicable. Because
I'm not a motherfucker with mad souls in his body.
There were two people that they came to mind immediately for me, but this is like not necessarily information Starsha would know. But
yeah. I'm blanking right now. I have to find who it would be.
honestly, there's actually
'Cause I
a long list of
also
people
have-
it could be actually. Not maybe a long list, but maybe
Yeah.
there's a decent amount of people it could be.
I mean, technically, it could be. It can be amalgamation of multiple studies.
Yeah, that's true. It could be multiple
Mhm.
things. So it could be multiple authors.
It could be you.
you.
You could be in this very room.
Yeah. If
How about this?
okay, sorry.
I'll make a note to find
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say
author.
you can just tell us later if it's not gonna like come up immediately anytime soon. So
No.
yeah,
it
that's
won't.
fine. Well, we'll have the name in the future. Well, yeah, we'll have the name now, but in the future. So yeah, we don't know the name. I will take a note to say name of author for Zara's book. All right. Alright, well after that, I mean, at least she is studying this condition. It does seem like she is actually not bullshitting that part of what she said she was doing here. But, still, just because she's studying the condition doesn't mean she actually cares about Gathor's safety at all. I mean, again, I'm just saying, like, Starsha doesn't really trust Zara, so when she hears her say, oh, I am supposed to be monitoring her condition and reporting on that, I don't hear I'm supposed to make sure that she's alright. I hear that I am studying you like a lab rat.
So,
but yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Okay, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, you're good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's, by the way, that's just from Starsha's perspective based on what Zara said when they're in that whole altercation. That
Right.
doesn't mean that's actually what she's doing. That's just, like, why Starsha is suspicious of Zara, because, I mean, we'll just say she does not exactly have a affinity towards people that monitor others like lab rats, despite her own actions on the matter.
You're back.
Okay.
So, but either way, yeah, she'll look over to you, Magellan, and she'll just say, Magellan, that's alright, that's enough.
Fine. I do have an idea. Not
I'm trying to take up another conversation with Zara.
Besides,
yeah, that was.
there's other things we should be doing today.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to.
The place.
He's gonna think. Yeah, he's gonna think for a second. He's gonna look at Cathor and be like, Cathor, buddy, pal, ex-wife, how you doing?
As you, like, she would have been a little bit startled when you said her name, and, like, looked at you and then looked quickly away and then kind of looked at the entire table, and then as you throw in ex-wife in there, she just, like, full-on zone, like, snapped back her head at you.
We're back, baby. Let's go. Okay, he's like, Cathor, okay, that was just to get your attention. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Anyways, I have a proposition. Want to listen?
She will look away, but she'll say, "What?"
I feel like that me and you haven't really gotten to actually, chat. Actually just talk. Or not be at each other's throats. Well, more like you being at my throat and me cowering away. But I feel like today should be a good day for us to bond. So how about this? I'm gonna go see you play. I'm not sure if you had any other plans aside from whatever it is you do. But would you like to go see a play with me? I would definitely happy to just, here to chat.
She will open her mouth and then close it again, and then she'll basically do a series of and then just be looking like everywhere.
Play's not in this room, Cathor.
We'll
What are
say,
you looking at?
she'll say, Gathor, it could help to get your mind off things. Something else to think about.
Besides, I am very annoying. I'm definitely distracting.
Magellan's
Can
got
agree,
a
right?
point.
Gathor will continue to, like, make a few more sounds, and then someone unexpected speaks up.
What?
Zara will state, just stay with me.
I'm sorry. You have a voice now? I thought you were just all cool and mysterious. Now you're just mysterious. What's up here? What's up with this? Hold on. Why can't she go see the play?
It's not that she can't. My duty is to study her condition and come up with a cure. Therefore, it's most efficient for her time. Spend it with me so that I can study her. That is all.
Oh, okay.
Starts
Or-
gonna her out. She's gonna say,
Just
"Oh, it's to study her
compromise.
condition
Why
to cure
not
her
go
now."
with her?
A minute. Homie, you actual genius for once. Actually, no, you've been a genius more times than I could count on 2 fingers. Anyways,
I can come to that. That's crazy.
but I was like, actually, you got a great point, homie. Sarah, why can't you just come along with us? Maybe I'll be more focused on annoying her than you. Eh?
I'll admit. What did I miss?
Zara said that Gathor will be staying with her today after Magellan offered to go see a play with Gathor. And basically now they're like, well, since you want to go see a play, or not since you want to go see a play, since you're going to be with her anyway, you should come with us, to the play. Or with Magellan, at least, specifically. And then Starsha made offhanded comment under her breath that I don't think was her, but that was it.
I didn't hear it. Well, I heard you saying stuff, but there's a lot of chatter. What
Nah,
did you
that's
say?
fine. Oh, I said, what was it? I said that, I think I said something along the lines, because Zara clarified what she's here for. She said that she's here to study her condition, and if possible, find a cure for it. And Starsha said, oh, so now we're trying to find a cure for the condition, I see.
Oh. Snappy.
I mean, it's
But
not
yeah.
like Zara wouldn't hear that. I'm right next to her, but it was
Oh,
an
yeah, no.
offhanded comment she would say.
So, Zara's going to actually close the book, and then she's going to pull out a separate, what appears to be a notebook, and flip through a few pages and look at something. And then she'll close the notebook and she'll say, fine.
Oh, sweet. You have time for a play. Or time to sort of be at a play. Cool. When we're done with all this, we head straight to the play when it starts or whatever. And then Magellan's gonna look back at Gathor and be like, ain't that exciting? You get to be best buddy Magellan.
As you say that, Gathor just hisses at you.
Just like old times.
Starsha will also say that, you're back to hissing at him.
What's really funny is that passively, you notice that Zara takes a cute interest in that.
Huh.
Aw.
Okay, so I should definitely noting that down. Well, wait, which specific thing was she taking interest, if I can tell? Was it the hissing, or was it
Yeah.
Magellan? Okay, so it's the
It was the
hissing
hissing.
reaction. Interesting. God damn it. Why is Zara gonna be
Wow.
such a bitch? I'd actually like to trade notes with her. Anyway. That's besides the point. Starsha will not say anything. She'll get up. Oh wait, actually that does bring up a good question. I guess Starsha will bring it up. What are the actual play times for things? There's ones I want to go, 2 I want to go see today as well.
That is a mighty good question. I do not have a watch on.
Well, I'm sure she'll open the pamphlet. I'm sure they have the times for what plays are going to be when. So.
Oh, you weren't asking me for the time. Gotcha,
I guess
gotcha.
she's asking generally speaking, but she'll pull out the play as she's saying that. She's kind of thinking out loud. Yeah, she is kind of talking to herself out loud. So yes, what does she find time wise? Or time doesn't probably really matter. Just who's going where when is more like it.
So, you each have the ability to do 2 plays. Mariana, I'm assuming you'd like to see the Tides champion one first.
Yeah.
Okay. And homie, which one would you like to see first?
The
It was Screaming in the Shower,
screaming
right?
in the shower.
Same one as me.
Okay. Okay, Starshade, you're gonna see that one too. Dylan?
I would like to see Hunter's Prize.
Okay. Cool.
E.
Alright. Sorry, I have a cow who's interested in my activity.
Ah,
I thought you said cow.
she did.
Did she not say cow?
She did say cow. Yeah.
Oh.
I heard cow.
That's the.
Hey, Moo Baby!
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Moo's-
that cow.
Yeah, moo. What cow were you thinking? of?
Oh.
I thought a
Oh.
literal cow.
Oh.
Oh, look at my baby.
The moo!
Yeah, it's moo.
He
As
is my
opposed to,
cute little moo cow.
Yep. I thought Moo was
Okay.
bigger than Blossom.
No, moo's smaller.
You're smaller? Ah, okay.
But he wins more fights.
Ah.
Oh. Okay, look here, Shuki. I'll go ahead and go in order,
Yeah.
and go by order in which all the plays are listed in handbook. So, first up, he's gonna be the Tides champion in terrorism. So each of the play halls are rather small. They're live plays. None of them are puppet plays or anything like that. They're hosted on small stages. The costumes are okay. They're not like the most gorgeous or elegant costumes, but they get the point across. And the crowds that visit each of these are rather light. So, Marliana, you're going to go to your play, and you're the only one attending from your group in this one, so you'll be able to easily find a seat. Would you like to sit towards the front or the back or the middle?
I'm gonna sit towards the back, towards one of the corners, just because I am going to try and, wiggle in a bit of light working out while I'm watching. I wouldn't want to, get in anyone's way, but
Understood. Back corner it is.
definitely not creepy.
Certainly not. You're just gonna take out a dumbbell and just start pumping some iron. Or doing some squats.
Yeah.
Which workout are you doing?
I'm thinking easiest one to start with is just holding myself up in the chair without actually sitting in it. So some endurance leg training.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright. I had to ask that because otherwise you would have attracted attention from the people who were performing.
Yeah.
And I didn't want them to have to look at you weird.
Just staring at you.
Yeah, no, I thought I had a little bit, I'm trying my best not to bother
She's
anyone.
learned
but,
from
like,
her,
Mariana
her
is
mind mistake.
a
you
little
see.
obsessed right now.
So, this play is the tale of how the Tide Pact formed and became the honor of the consortium as Lapsus Great Sea Protectors. It also describes their battles against the most notorious of all the red swell, Cthulhu, I think that's how you say that,
I
and
believe it's Cthulhu?
terrors
Yeah,
of the deep.
from what I remember at least. Cthulhu.
So, Cthulhu,
Cthulhu. Sorry.
Cthulhu. I'm just gonna read aloud the blurb for this. Let me know if at any point you'd rather just read the descriptions yourself. But until then, I will sit the
Yeah, the viewers
stream
want to hear it as well.
wish
Yeah.
to hear. Alright. There once was a people who lived in a world of sky islands and seas of grand depth, in waters of myriad colors and hues. Cities floated in bubbles, currents of the water. In reefs filled with enchanted coral and quartz, shells of underwater trees, underwater plains teeming with life. All had been calm and serene under the grand tides, and their goddess of Merida, or Meridia, Aqueous, and
Oh yeah, Meridia. I was like Meredith.
Meridia. Meridia.
I was
so
thinking
sorry.
when you said Meredith, I was thinking of the person Meredith, but yeah, never mind. That was my brain. It's like Meredith's here.
What is it again?
Meridia. I think
Meridia?
it's Meridia.
Meridia,
Because the place is, I'm pretty sure, called the Prime Meridia, right?
Okay. Alright. We have the goddess of the Meridia, Aqueous. So Aqueous is the goddess of the... And Aqueous' daughter, Aqua. But alas, something has stirred in the depths below. An ancient evil, as aberrant and fiendish in stature as it was in it. A creature known as the Cthulhu, the Red Swell. This creature, with a massive following, tainting the hearts and minds of those who thirsted for power in the deep, and with its desire to spread a foul taint of red throughout the lush coral fields of the expansive oceans of Prime Meridian. However, Cthulhu's hunger and terror would not be satisfied with merely the Prime Meridia and its prominence. So too did it desire to leave to a new sea. It would leave the Meridia and make way to Drakar, with its cult in tow, as more terrors would follow. It would seem the seas would be set to fall to the Red Swell's cult, with many Drakarians unaware of its waves. That is until Great Tide passed champion. 3 champions would rally their fellow Aqueans together for a grand gambit against the terrors in the Lapsus depths and the Red Swell's influence. One would bolster force, another would enable stalwart defense, and Yonbo Joe would lead those who followed in glorious justice battle. Amassing an army, they would descend into the depths, fighting off against Cthulhu, and with the aided help of those would go on to the consortium. They would go to form, the consortium and the goddess of the sea themselves they would vanquish. The Red Swell and the cult of the corruption, no more. So the battle would not be without its loss. 2 of the champions would fall in battle, leaving only the great Yambo as the sole survivor. Despite the Red Swell's demise, terrors of the deep would still persist, forming more prominently as the Bull, vile remnant of a kingdom that fell to the deep's influence due to hubris and sickness. Nevertheless, Giambo would stand for his people, rising to the surface to lead those who remained to glory with honor. Instating and fostering the Tide Pact as the great protectors of the Lapsus. Tread carefully, as the goal still lurks.
I'm glad no one else came to the play. I would have lost focus during my training hearing about him. It would have been very clear that I reacted hearing his.
Oh, well, of course we're gonna ask after.
Yeah, I'm not bringing. But yeah, can I get the name of the red swell again? Can you type it for me? Cause
Yeah.
name be
Level 20.
pretty sure I've got.
That's all. What did you get?
Yeah, no, well, first I thought C instead of a K, but
I could see.
yeah,
see,
my spelling was a little more.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Castle. Kata. Hmm. The Tide Pack. There was a little bit of interest, but I'll get my notes from Marliana. Surely she won't hide crucial information from us.
Surely not.
Surely not.
Surely she has no reason to do so.
Yep, surely she will trust us enough to tell us everything about the story. Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely Marliana will hold no bias.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I know what else. So,
laying on a bit thick.
I don't plan on lying. I just,
I mean, I guess to be fair, you don't have to lie if we don't ask the right questions.
well, I plan on telling you about Giambo. I won't. You'll have the chance to see me say his name. Is that what you want?
Not particularly. She just wants information. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Teehee.
Yeah. No, the other two guardians. I'm actually interested in them.
Yeah.
I'll maybe do some research. What ass bastard.
Yeah, actually. So.
I knew he was old, but goddamn. I
who
mean,
was
I
next?
already knew.
It was.
Magellan, Gathor, and Zara are
Yes.
going to be watching the Hunter's Prize.
That was it, yeah.
Ooh.
The Hunter's Prize.
Alright. So, Magellan, Gathor will let you lead the way to the play area. Zara will follow behind you.
Oh, I see. I guess on the way to the play area, Magellan's gonna like, don't need to be shot now. I mean, we're just heading somewhere else. Nobody's gonna broad daylight end you. I hope.
Are you speaking to Zara?
Well, speaking of good, I guess I'm just looking at. No, yeah, I was looking at Gathor, but I'm gonna look back at Zara and
Okay.
be like, "You two, what are you doing back there? Why are you skulking us? Not everything needs to be an experiment."
Zara will simply say, let me know.
I kind of have to after you said that now.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, like nothing to see here.
Says
There's
in bold
definitely something to
text.
see here. Men in black ass.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, so like he's just gonna like proceed to the play area, help like Gathor along or whatever.
Yep. You'll see her, once again, just look everywhere. She's always looking everywhere.
Right. I guess like we'll get our play seats. Second row from the front, I suppose.
Okay. So you'll fall in first, and Gathor will sit next to you, and then Zara will sit next to Gathor.
I wish I could have changed that seating arrangement, but that's fine. But yeah, like uh, so like to like just I guess pass the time until like the play starts. Magellan's gonna be like, so how's it going? Have you been anybody as of recently? Like, have you eaten people? I hope not.
It's a
The Thor's
wild-ass
gonna give you a little
question.
glare.
A glare. It's an honest question. Last time I saw you, you were big, you were snarling, you were eating. Is that not valid?
Mm. Um. She'll just look at you, and you hear her say, "I bet you taste disgusting," and then look away, and then just like shake her head violently, and then just kind of
Oh my god, does that mean you care about me?
That's the way to interpret it, I guess.
Yeah, antagonizing aside, Magellan's just gonna like, he's basically inadvertently doing this to like just keep her mind off of the elephant in the room until like the play starts. But yeah, he's gonna keep on poking the bear till like the show lights dim down and all that stuff. I don't know how it
mhm.
goes.
Once the play room begins to dim, you'll see some actors and performers. No, you'll see performers walk on stage, and the play will begin. So, sorry, I'm trying to think of how to start this. Um, this play will begin with an elf who is an esteemed hunter. So far throughout the lands, the elven hunter, they travel far and wide in greater challenges and even greater spoils. After many years of hunting, they are told of a wolf den, which is in a very far off land. They hold the hunt. Sorry. Um, hold on. My brain cannot read this sentence. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Let me start over. 1 second. I'm so sorry.
That's alright.
Un momento, por favor. You can continue shit talking at Gathor.
Oh, okay. My favorite. Anyways, so like that being said, Magellan's is gonna like be like, okay. You have to admit, it is pretty cool. We both turned into dragons. Would you agree? Would you agree?
She'll give you a very dubious look, and she'll just say, "It's
That's an
How would you describe that?
interesting answer.
it turned into a dragon."
I can. You saw me do it.
Or Drake's I should say.
Right. Well, I turned into a big goddamn lizard. I shouldn't have.
She'll hiss at you a little bit, and she'll say, "I'm not a lizard. Shut up."
Right, not a lizard. America.
I don't know if this is a speech 0 moment or speech 100. I'm just trying to figure it out still in my head.
I think Magellan's still figuring it out. Shot in the dark for him right now.
several shots in the dark.
He'll
Either way.
kind of look down at her hands and twiddle her hands and her fingers and say, I'm pretty.
Yeah, you want?
You mean.
Oh. Yo, that hurts. Okay, Magellan's gonna be like, buddy. Look, I joke a lot. Honestly, that's cause I suffer from big mouth, fight to shut it up. But I honestly, I don't think that amazing. I think that you also get around. Heck, that's why most that we hang around you, about you. Don't fret about me that weird. I am just diarrhea of the mouth. That's just my way of showing it. It's weird. I know.
She's like, Gathor is dissociating so hard into the back of the chair in front of her. She's like doing weird movements that you don't understand, like just weird fidget movements. And at one point, she just says,
What? Hold on. Can Ellen roll? He roll a quick move.
yeah.
Very cool.
Oh.
+1.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh. So it's hard to discern. However, you don't feel like she was talking when she said that.
Yes. Basically, I was gonna like look like, hey, buddy. Look. Tell you what. Oh, I can just stop talking at me. That works. I can see that you're. I will. I won't press the issue, but just note that I'm here about to say. I really do. Not. And like legit, Magellan is like at a loss. Like, just know that I really do think that I think that
Um, she, you actually see that she like kind of sits back in her chair and like closes her eyes and just does not move for a solid 20 seconds. Is there like beside her? If you're looking at Gathor, you can see that Zara is just watching extremely intently. And if you want, go ahead and roll me a soul sensing.
Bro.
no. That's a
Mm.
10.
Ah.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna make a breakthrough.
I didn't know you had nothing in soul sensing. Guess that's fair. Maybe 10 gives us something.
A hint.
Yeah, we'll see.
You see Zara like looking at Gathor. She's not touching her at all. You just see her looking and monitoring her to make sure that nothing's happening, you think. And if you attempt to like touch Gathor, Zara will just like hold her hand out and shake her head, like, and not say anything. She'll just be like motioning for you to not touch her.
Look, I know you're giving me the silent treatment for that, but be a little.
Um, he looks at Gathor and says, think she's fighting right now.
At the whole.
No, well, not the entire time that we've been together, but as soon as she closed her eyes and leaned back, that's when it began. I think you said something. I'd be interested to learn more about it, but we could be dealing with more interesting than that, and perhaps a bit more volatile. I would keep your guard up.
What's the?
Worst case scenario, she loses against the other one, and when she wakes up, possible that the other soul inside of her will
Out of her. Be that dangerous.
even like. Are you stupid?
Very much.
Sarah's
So,
just like
but...
looking at you like, really?
Not gonna.
It was an honest answer. Very much. Explain.
Are you very stupid? Very much so, but explain anyway.
Sarah will quickly summarize. Uh, um, sorry. I saw the footage, or learned of the circumstances of my manipulation. The other soul inside of her does not like you, or I hope you know. So she wakes up, and no one's in control. You could be in danger.
I like that you Ding.
Not for us to decide. For now, I would avoid talking about it again like this. But I have a suspicion about why. We'll talk after the play. But guess it's too dangerous. Well, once this play is over, I'll talk to all of your party about what to say and what not to say around her. That way we can avoid this. I can't keep letting this happen. All you have to do is ask rational questions and receive rational answers.
Damn, she really said all of y'all are stupid. All of us are stupid, I should say.
Yeah, that's.
She'll sit back, and she'll continue watching Gathor, but as you say that, she'll be like, what's it is? No, watch. Eventually, Gathor. Actually, no. Throughout the entire play, he will be passed the fuck out. Alright. As Sarah's watching her, and as you're watching her, the lights start to dim. I think I'm ready. Let's try this again and see if I don't have a connection.
That's fair. There's a chance
Alright.
that the play material also might have been not fit.
No, it's fine. It's all good. My brain just reads words sometimes and is like, what does that say? I have a particular sentence structure that I like to speak in, and so if it's not in that structure, sometimes I just completely fuck it up.
Hey, whatever you need to get what you need to say out.
Alright. So, this play begins with an elf. Now, this elf is a very esteemed hunter, known far throughout the lands. As the elven hunter travels, seeking greater challenges and even greater spoils. Through many years of hunting and gaining glory and fame, they are told of a wolf den, which is in a land that is also very far off. The wolves in this den are rumored to have consumed all the creatures, the lands that are surrounding them. Now, be it honor or temptation, the elf seeks out this den and ultimately discovers that there's a pack of rather unnaturally large wolves in a snowy forest in this unknown and faraway place. These creatures in the play are depicted as large and horrid canine, the perfect prize for the hunter's honor. The hunter draws their bow and makes their way into the den, letting loose several arrows into the back of these. However, it is shown that they meet their match. A particularly gnarly wolf, depicted with a crown atop its head. Play. This wolf commands its pack. Though bruised and battered, The hunter tries to fight, but is unable by themselves. The hunter retreats, healing the wounds. And once the wounds are healed, they are ready, once again, to rise. Unfortunately, the wolves continue to feast upon the land while the hunter is in reprieve. Many more months later, an anomaly, a blood moon, hangs in the sky as the hunter returns to slay the beast. A renewed vim and tenacity. Hopefully this time, the hunter can overpower the wolves and claim their prize. Can you roll me a knowledge local regal check, please?
Interesting.
What terrible luck to start hunting on a blood moon.
Yeah, I know, right? The awful luck
That's
there.
gonna be that's gonna be 16.
Ooh.
All right. You ponder a thought about this play that you just watched. You feel like you've heard it before, but you remember that there's a few crucial details missing from this retelling. You remember that the wolves being slain by the huntsman.
Mhm.
Sorry. Hold on. Let me read for a moment. Okay. You recall that the wolves are actually being hunted by both the hunter and the villagers who spoke of the wolves before. You also remember that the wolves are supposed to be way more grotesque. And that the huntsman is supposed to be more brash and greedy. Yeah. That's what you recall.
Interesting. But I cut that out. But nonetheless, I guess that being said, Magellan's gonna be like, no, I was just here to pass the time, but that wasn't that bad. Freezer. Oh wait, you're not gonna talk.
Wait.
He had to remember who he was talking to.
To be fair, she
Thor
said
is
more
dead
words to
fucking
you this entire time than she has to anyone else altogether.
I'm getting
Yep.
somewhere.
Yeah? Yeah, you are,
Sure
actually.
But yeah, like gonna like I guess like look at Thor and like Gazera, like well, she doesn't look like she's getting up anytime soon. So and then he's gonna like help up Thor.
Oh no, she is passed
she's up.
out.
Oh, she's passed out. Well then he's gonna help up Thor, and if needed, he's gonna like I guess carry her or whatever back to.
She would need to be careful.
Yeah, okay. Gonna carry Thor.
Okay. Sarah will see that you pick her up and she'll say, no. And she'll exit the row of the theater and start walking towards the direction of your shared room with the group. How she
Okay.
knows where that is? You don't know, but she knows.
As hell. Yeah, he's gonna abide by her demands and take her to the room and like just lay Thor down on the bed. She's all tuckered out.
Alright.
How
At
long
this
are
point,
these plays?
they aren't too long. Probably about like 30 minutes to an hour for longer ones.
The original tie pack one was probably longer than the Hunter's Prize one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Is Zara I mean, Starsha doesn't know this. That is homie, but Zara did say to him that she wanted to talk to us after the play. Are we gonna get stopped before we go see our play, or did she mean like later?
Unless you go to the room first, you will not be stopped. Sarah is going to
Where would we
look
be,
to
homie?
Magellan.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're good.
I was just thinking though, homie, where would we be? Like, I imagine we would probably be together because like we're going to see the same play. So like, after we finish eating, where do you think we'd go? Oh, homie, Lewis. Oh, Lewis didn't have to be there. All right.
Awesome.
I guess this is my decision. All right, heads. I'm going even odds here. Even, we're on top deck, just kind of like chilling, and maybe. I think one thing. Oh man, that does sound like a good idea. All right, no, I'll roll. I'll roll to make a decision. Even, we'll be going around on top deck and maybe like just hearing what some of the people around the ship are saying, just in general about like Lapsus, the consortium, and then Tails, we would be doing maybe something similar, but we'd be in like the main cabin or room. I don't know what it'd be called that we're all sleeping and staying in. So.
Oh.
Odd. It says odd. So also I should switch to Starship. That means down. Yeah, it means we're in the room, right? Yeah, that's what I said. I remember what I said. That I totally didn't forget immediately after I said it. What I said.
I don't even remember what you said either. So it's fine.
So what odd was yeah, showing our brain. My brain is actually fully working at maximum capacity right now. So odd was we were gonna be in the underneath the deck, in the main room where we all sleep. So probably where Zara and them are heading. Because I think, aren't we the third play?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in that case, yeah, we'll be, I guess, yeah, there listening and hearing to see if anyone, kind of seeing what people are talking about, just like local hubbub. There you go,
Hubbub.
Yeah, what's the local hubbub as we're like kind of doing stuff?
Okay. Oh, my hips hurt. Oh, I've been sitting. Oh.
And let me go to my skill table.
I
Just
swear we'll get through all the plays today.
We're already doing pretty good on them. I mean, we got through what, 2? About to be through 3, and there was 5 total, so we're doing pretty good.
Yep.
Alright, I got my skill cable up just in case I need to roll something. Oh, I guess I should look at my advanced skills as well. Did I just hear? Yeah, I did. My cat wailing outside. Yeah, if you hear a ow like sound in the background, that would be Cream.
Oh. Alright, I need a coffee break. Oh god.
Sorry. Do you grab coffee real quick? That's just fine. Go grab coffee real quick. We will do the 5-minute drink break. So how is while that's happening? How is chat doing? I know that we have a few people in chat. Pepper. I think I saw Aimless in there as well earlier.
Oh, nice.
Me. Poo-poo. It's very funny, Pepper. Whenever I see your name, I like whenever I see that name, I always immediately think of Crow. But yep, pretty good. Pretty, it is good to hear. Good to hear. Yep. I am surprised. Well, not really surprised, but it is funny that I almost said Idolum that Magellan was the one to break the mold on Zera. I guess not inherently through Zera herself, but more like through the Gothor. But it's just.
Told you I was gonna make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah, you are making it happen. I can't lie. It's surprising. I'm really curious what Zera is going to say to us, because I still think Starsh is gonna be a little bit suspicious of her, like just tacitly, because I mean, look, she wasn't there for the conversation you just had. She still kind of is like, I don't know what Zera's intentions are, but I feel like they might be nefarious. I don't feel like they're trying to help this person as much as they might claim. Then again, they were put here by Watchers people. That doesn't mean that they're good. They were a good choice, though. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Starsha will feel out the situation. But I have a feeling that Starsha is going to be very, very bitchy. It's the time pack. So let me check real quick. I had it in my notes. So the next story was ours, a scream and shower, and then after that, it's either the Curse Sea or it's the dragon one. I think it's the Curse Sea. Yeah, I think it's Curse Sea after this one, which I think is the one. Is that the one I said I was also going to? I think me and Merliana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just double dipping. I'm just gonna be there. I'm not even getting up from my seat. I'm doing that thing you do in movie theaters where instead of leaving after your movie, you just sneak into another theater.
Oh yeah.
When you're movie hopping.
Yep. Yeah, right, Aimless? I support Starship being skeptical, and I have no bias in that. But nah, yeah, we're about to play hop, yeah.
Yeah, they're all free. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean we're not yet.
I mean, I haven't paid at least. I don't think they're.
It's probably part of
I
the
don't
like
think-
admission, like it's basically like how the food meal or the food meals. Yes, the food meals are. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
to eat my food meal.
Yes, my
For
food
meal.
meal. Yes, my food meal tonight will be really good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if Starsha is not trying to sound like an alien, she should definitely keep talking like that. Yes, I'm gonna have a food meal.
Food meal.
Where's my alien emoji? Alien.
We're stupid. Yep.
I'm back. I'm
Alright.
alive.
Cool.
I promise I'm alive.
Alright, so are we good?
Yeah, you wanted to see what rumors were going around?
Yeah, what rumors? Just like in the I guess below deck as we're like chilling. Starship would probably be taking stock of like different, probably just different things she has on her, just making sure of all of her weapons and stuff are all cleaned and prepared just in case anything happens. You know, never hurts to be prepared. So while that's happening, she just kind of got an ear flopped up to hear what consortium people are whispering. I think she'd kind of be interested in, because she's wearing, she got her guild stuff already. So she's probably wearing, like, her guild, like, medic armor type thing. Any, like, I mean, I'll just, like, wait. I'll just wait and say what I'm going to say afterwards, so go ahead.
Okay. Alright. So, you're going to hear some whispering for, well, actually, no. You won't even hear whispering. You're just gonna observe something passively that's kind of happening. So you're in one of the more interior decks where the lodging is. So there's a little bit of foot traffic, a little bit more foot traffic, than you might
Uh-oh.
expect.
Uh-oh.
But
Alright, I'm back.
you're oh,
That's fine. I cut out for like
were you able
a
to hear
second.
any of that?
No, I heard most of it. It was just a second it cut out. Yeah, it's alright.
Okay. So you're gonna see a little bit more foot traffic than you might expect for an interior deck, but it's just because everybody seems to be like going in and out of their personal quarters or like their rooms, um, as events become available. And you've seen and observed in this hallway that more wealthy looking Lapsians or more traditionalist leaning Lapsians seem to be avoiding the beastkin
Mm.
and fiendish folks that are on board as they're passing through the hall. Um, so you'll see like the elves or the humans or whomever just like kind of give a side eye to the beastkin or fiendish people like folks as they're walking. And they'll kind of like take a step like away from them, do their thing. And you'll hear some scornful remarks as you walk along, and you and homie do not you know you get looks too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Um,
we're in the close enough
so
category. Also, actually,
yeah,
Homie, I was gonna say, because I'm wearing guild stuff. Homie actually probably does look more like stereotypical Garin. So like, is there any weirdness about us being like Garin at all? Considering, because
no,
like,
nobody
okay,
seems to really.
that's, I
I
mean,
mean,
that's fine. At least
you
we're not
actually
double dipping
notice
in the
that.
bad.
Yeah, you will notice that there are some folks who are from like different parts that are not lapses
I guess it makes sense. We're in
because
like
it's
a,
like a
yeah, a transit
guild
vessel.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you will see that. It's not like the complete populace. It's not even probably 50%. It's probably more
Yeah,
like
just like
20 or 30%.
the more well off or like, yeah, I'm sure that I read in a book, or in some of my like alto books that I was reading before I got here about like certain habits on for some people in the consortium. Does this kind of match the habits I would read about like the odd looks and behavior, the being somewhat you know, a little bit standoffish towards beast type people?
I just came back to that first part. Actually, people from the consortium
Did
kind of
I?
hate me a little bit more.
Was it
just
just
off the bat?
me that cut off, or did he cut off everybody there? Because I heard I just came back and then nothing
It was just
until.
Just you.
Okay. What did you say?
Yeah, it was just you.
The consortium?
Yeah,
People
that was
from the
where it cut off.
consortium?
Yeah, go ahead.
They hate me. They hate me. They have a negative affinity towards me. Just a little bit.
Oh, right. I just forgot because you're not just you were a yeah, right. You were a soldier. Is that why? Is that why you have that affinity thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all aren't.
I mean,
You get looks.
we're not
Let's just say
trying to
that.
make discussion. We're just trying to listen in. So outside of
Yeah.
their obvious racism, what are we hearing them talk about? That's probably not a slur. Hopefully.
All right. You will hear that there's you hear murmurings of um more like moderate consortium associated people as they walk by. You'll hear them say um that there's some whisperings about social and political issues.
Hmm.
Um and they'll be like, "Oh, society these days." Or like, "Oh, that one politician. I don't like them." Or just general weirdness. And
Hmm.
you'll also hear a lot of change happening recently.
I mean,
And
that's in her head's like that's not a bad thing based on what I was reading about what's happening in the consortium earlier. Like, like good? Like yeah, good actually. I mean, I guess it depends on the change, but I imagine are the people saying that like the more rich kind of traditionalist looking ones? They're like, oh, I don't like
yeah,
this shit. Yeah,
yeah.
and that yeah, definitely in her head she's thinking, yeah, it's probably a good change then. I don't know what they're referencing, but it's probably good if they're angry. But anyway, hmm. Um, anything about where we're heading?
You'll hear some murmurings about elections. Oh, where
Oh
you're
wait,
heading?
elections? Like recent? Like anything? Yeah, I want to hear about that first. Actually, screw what I just said. I
Yeah.
want to hear about that. Anything that recently happened?
So yeah, you'll hear some of them complaining like, "Oh, the elections recently were horrible."
Hmm.
Uh, and
I had a note on something. Ah, yeah, here it is. I found a note. Any mentions of a name? Two names. Viliata Nu and Sodara Steel.
you won't hear any mentions of their names.
Okay. Those are two people that came up in some of the Alto things I looked up. Sodara Steel was. I don't know if I have that she was. I think it just says that they're both related to a lot of interworkings of the Alto Lato. Oh, I have it here. They're the two council people for the